All right, hello, welcome to the video presentation part of my final project. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through and I'm going to show you some of the examples of John Williams' similarities throughout his different scores and stuff. So, there's one video I'm going to focus on. Here we go. This is called John Williams Borrowing from Other Composers. Um, this is actually kind of where I started off with this project because this is just an easy place to start, I guess. But it's videos like these that kind of got me on this curiosity train of where John Williams is getting some of his themes from. So we'll just listen to this for a second, then we'll talk about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's obvious. That's a very obvious one. You can hear it just kind of in the chord progression, like those stacking of major chords one after the other. So that one was from Korngold. He was also a big composer in the early 20th century who was dominantly a film composer and worked a lot in Hollywood, and he was pretty prolific before John Williams had kind of rose to the stardom we know he is now. Korngold passed away in the late 50s, I think. Well, let's keep going through here. Yeah, again, more Korngold. And I believe this one is a Tchaikovsky violin concerto. Or at least the melody is. I think the instrumentation from that one kind of sounds similar to Venus in terms of like tone color and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I actually found another one for this one. Let's see here. And I'll show you. This one is part of the planets as well. Um, Here we go. Let me look here. It is in Saturn. And it's this alternating major second kind of siren thing. I believe. Yeah, you can hear it off the bells. Mm-hmm. In the background. And I actually think this one could also be as good of a comparison just because I feel like it's conveying similar emotion. Like this sense of foreignness and like just a mysterious lurking kind of feeling. Yeah. Let's continue on with this video. Okay, now they're playing them at the same time. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty hard to tell what's from what unless you really know. Yeah, and then it talks about some other John Williams movies that it takes from. Um, if I remember right, this one takes from like a Leroy Anderson piece, maybe. No, oh, Nutcracker, duh. Yeah, but I don't know with that one. I feel like that one's almost more of an adaptation of the Nutcracker. Like it's it's so the same that I'd have trouble calling it a different piece and not just an arrangement. Okay, but another one that I think of a lot is I've always thought Harry Potter sounded like Swan Lake, and just there's a certain progression in the middle of Swan Lake that sounds similar to the main part of Hedwig's theme, which is the theme from Harry Potter that I think everyone's most familiar with. Um, but yeah, that's about all I have. Let me look through my essay really quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about if I think what he does is ethical or not. So I do think there needs to be more credit given to past composers by John Williams because when I was researching for this project, I watched a bunch of interviews with John Williams and I tried to see like if he ever acknowledged um, taking or quoting or being inspired by past composers, and I really couldn't find anything. And that was kind of disappointing because I was like, man, if you're going to take so directly from past composers, you should at least acknowledge it. Um, because, I mean, people are missing out on a lot of great music that he knows is great music, but they think it's all from him. And I think that just creates a sense of falseness about his music that at least that's the way I feel when I found out how much John Williams had been taking from other composers. But again, there's no copyright or anything for these older composers, so there's not really any legal actions that could be taken against John Williams or any repercussions that could fall onto him unless somehow it blows up majorly that he has been taking from other composers and people care. Um, but that being said, I don't think that John Williams is only making good music off of other people's music. I think he is a good composer all on his own, and I think he has strengths that are independent to him in the way that he writes melody, especially. Um, Because I really think melody is what makes him such a prolific modern day composer. I talk about this more in my essay, but almost all of us, everyone who's immersed within Western culture or movies, can sing a John Williams theme, whether it's Jaws or Harry Potter or any of the Star Wars themes. Everyone can sing one, and almost everyone has interacted with it in some way. And I think that's his strength is writing memorable melodies. Um, and again, I keep talking about this in my essay, but he makes melodies that are memorable, and I think they're memorable because you can sing them. I don't think if they were singable melodies, they would be as memorable or as popular. But anyone can whistle or hum a Star Wars theme because there's no crazy interval jumps, it's good voice leading, and I really do think that's the biggest strength of John Williams. Um, so yeah, thank you for watching the video part of this final project, and I hope you enjoy my essay.